I got a chance to speak to some passport bros online today. Is there something wrong with them in the head? Because they are saying that they don't want to take the women out of the countries that they go to. They're going to stay in those countries with the women. My whole thing is, where does your culture come into play? Because this is what we deal with when you all step out and start dating white women. You don't teach them anything about the culture, and then they don't know how to do the hair. The child deals with internalized racism because then they feel like an outcast. They don't look like anybody else. Yes, everybody's brown down there, but you are American at the end of the day. You have different values, have different beliefs. If that weren't true, then you wouldn't be going to another country, because at the end of the day, the values and beliefs that are instilled here in America are different in different countries. And it's only right to keep that woman in her country. That doesn't keep her foreign. She's always been foreign to you. You're actually going to be the foreigner, because that's what the guy says in the video that's here. And it's just like, where does the logic come in? Yeah, you're getting a woman to be submissive and humble. That's because she's growing up in a whole different type of culture. When you introduce her to money, you introduce her to a different lifestyle because it's something that she's never seen before. That means the children that she has are going to be growing up in a different culture than she grew up in. A different culture from the culture that shaped her to be the person that she is. Like, y'all gonna mess up the whole ecosystem for real with all this mess that y'all doing. Instead of fixing what's going on at home, you're running and saying, I can't deal with this. I'm throwing my hands up and I'm gonna run off and, deal with some other women. And as most of these female divestors say, you're going to take and reap the benefits of what another man has sown. I was grown up by my mother and father. There's a lot of you black men that only had your mother in your life, while these foreign women you're going to date have their mother and their fathers. What makes you think you're good enough for them just because you make a lot of money? I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, what are your plans, values, and beliefs wise? Because they grew up differently. They have a different value on life and money and things like that. Where are yours?
The reason the men are leaving is because you have no morals or values, or you don't give a shit about family life or building anything together. It is impossible to do anything with you on any fucking level unless it serves your immediate self-interest and whatnot. And that's what people are running away from it, as you put it. Right? I don't really think it's any of your business what another person does in their life. You only have one life to live. Do you live your life for other people? Do you let people tell you what your values are and what they should be, how you should move in society? Do you let other people dictate what your happiness is? All right. Do you let other people tell you what what the standard is to be with them? Like, that's why people are leaving. You're tired of this bullshit, and you're so fucked up. You have so much self-hatred and Stockholm syndrome that you don't even realize that you're out of pocket while you're talking. You don't even realize that and shit. No one wants to sit up here and be in a firefight in their own home at all hours of the fucking day and have a high level of stress and whatnot. It's what kills a lot of men and shit. Just stress and hypertension and high blood pressure and bad, uh, eating bad food and, just dealing with nonsense 24/7. You guys are all about drama. Nobody wants to deal with that and shit. You are no authority to be talking to any man about anything he's doing. Okay? I don't even think you women talk to each other like that. But you have the nerve, okay, to adopt a white supremacist attitude when and pocket watch us and shit and check our pockets and try to infantilize us. You are no one's mother, okay? You are responsible for your own motherfucking happiness and shit, okay? And nobody else's. So when you keep your nose out of other people's business, okay? And when you stick your nose into somebody's window, they need to slam that window down on your beak. All right? You're talking trash. All right? Any baby that a black man has with any woman is a black baby. Okay? Plain and simple. That is not on us. That is the way the world has been set up by the minority majority and shit. the one drop rule and shit, okay? And the person, the guys that are leaving and making families with women from foreign countries and staying in those foreign countries or whatnot, they have the best chance of instilling their values, morals, and beliefs into that child because there's a better chance that the marriage will last. Over here in the colonies, you guys overwhelmingly file for divorce simply to enrich yourselves on someone else's dime and relieve them of their assets and hard-earned money. And that's all you talk about. That's all I hear you women ultimately talking about is dollars. And that shit is getting tired. We're tired of hearing it and shit. We're tired of listening to your bullshit, okay? But you guys are so fucked up and you got your heads up your ass. You got that Stockholm syndrome. You got that self-hate. You got, you're afflicted with a toxic, black female, a very gender specific level of narcissism that is almost stifling at this point. It's taken a long time to get to this. It's been a long time coming. Listen to this bullshit. You guys are the stewards of our communities and look at the condition they're in. I've said this fucking, I don't know how many goddamn times before, but you guys created these goddamn ghettos, okay? Right? You guys created this shit when you took the deals, that, the minority majority put on the table and you traded in the men. And then you left your families, the parity of an actual family with no generational roots or wealth. And then you don't have the wherewithal to understand that, when you guys come together and shit, you're two halves forming a whole. You're building a family, a tree, the whole family tree thing, okay? If you even know what that is into this day and age, in the Orwellian society that we live in. No, you're going to sit up here on your fucking social media, on your goddamn TikTok, attempting to gaslight unseen, untold numbers of men who may or may not be leaving. A lot of guys can't even leave the country, but they're just choosing to ignore you and not have nothing to do with you because they want to live their best life. We know that when push comes to shove, you guys choose yourselves. You think about yourselves over anything else. And that's why people are leaving this shit. And it's none of your fucking business. Who do you live your life for? Okay? Anybody in the sound of my voice, if you live your life for other people, you can hit me up in this comment section and let me know just how stupid you are. Okay? And you want to listen to this female, go right ahead and shit, okay? But you only got one life to fucking live and shit. And are you going to stay in the toilet bowl? Are you going to get out of that toilet bowl and walk out of the porty potty that is America 3Ks inside and find out who you really are? Find out what's out there, okay? And it doesn't matter why you're leaving, okay? Don't let anyone talk to you about it. Don't engage in a conversation about your plans for your fucking future and what you want to do with it. Anything you want to do, anything you want to have and own and shit. Any beliefs that you have, you don't engage. It's simply not worth it. The person that's talking to you does not realize that you're both standing on the same ground. Look at each other right in the face. But she's thumbing her nose at you, okay? When she looks at you, she sees an infant in a baby walker and shit. Oh, you're looking at her, you see an overseer that you want to escape from. You want to get off the fucking plantation. Alright? You only got one life to live. It's your choice how you choose, how you choose to live it. That's all I can really say and whatnot, brothers. Young kings. It's up to you. Don't listen to these people, okay? Don't make that Faustian deal. When it's all said and done, they want you to make that deal with them so that they can control you and destroy your life, destroy your future, destroy your family, destroy your generations.
This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.